security is on top of everybody's mind, for obvious reasons. But one of the reasons why we need to rethink it is we have certain things are kind of dysfunctional in the industry. Yes, everybody understands there's cybercrime. Yes, everybody understands there's a nation-state threat, as countries battle back and forth. But what happens is that now we have a ecosystem with lots of new security products coming out. And so a decision maker inside of an organization gets very confused. What should I do? I see the threat. I see what's going on. I got all these vendors coming to me, says, I got to fix it. Okay, buy my product, buy my product. But what they fail to realize is a lot of times that what they need is actually sitting in their organization already. People value the talent inside the organization. And so to me, the most valuable asset that a decision maker can do in investment for security is tell their own team, in all sorts of organization, here, I'm going to give you 1 day a week, take that 1 day, and that's going to become the security day. Give them time. That no matter how much money you spend on security, if you don't give people time to do it. And so one of the key things that I'm seeing, and I'm pushing my message into decision makers is, trust your own people and give them the time to go figure it out. Because, give an example. If you want to figure out how a bad guy would break into the network, some people say, oh, let's go hire a penetration tester, let's hire this security firm, let's get this expert in. But actually, the experts are inside your organization. And what the security people will do is they'll come into the organization, start asking the people questions, and then they'll come back to you and say, oh, here's the ways to break in. And it sounds impressive, but what they actually did is just ask the people there, if the assets are already there. So instead of you take your existing team and you give them time, it says, okay, I'm going to give you a day. You guys are going to go off in a conference room and take a whiteboard and come up with, think like a bad guy. How would you break our own network? You guys built it. How do you break it? And they'll come back and they'll have a whole list of things of what's broken and how to fix it. Now, how much does that cost you? Time. It's a day of work. This is what I mean by rethinking security. I think people are overthinking it and want to spend too much money on things that just don't do any value add to the organization.